we've already talked about some of the news, and you might be thinking to yourself, Trevor, where's the rest of the news? Shh, don't worry, girl, I got you. Because it's time for another installment of In Other News. The Winter Olympics are just 3 weeks away, and it looks like the big event will be the cross-country cooperation.
North and South Korea are bitter enemies, but at next month's Olympics in the South, they plan to march together at the opening ceremonies.
North Korea is taking its show on the road, sending its state-sponsored cheering squad to the Olympics. The 230-person squad has been called Kim Jong Un's Army of Beauties. These figure skaters are the only 2 North Korean athletes who have actually qualified for the games, so the cheerleaders will dwarf the actual number of competitors.
What, 230 cheerleaders for 2 athletes? No one needs that much cheerleading. Like, the cheerleaders will be in the skaters' bathrooms like, rah, 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 brush your teeth. And it's like, yo, a little privacy, please. And by the way, if Kim Jong Un was smart, he'd create an actual army of beauties. Yeah, because that's a weapons program that Donald Trump would never try and shut down. The Joint Chiefs would be like, Mr. President, the army of beauties is invading. And Trump would go, I surrender. In other news, by now I'm sure you've heard about Google's new arts and culture app. Right? It's where you take a selfie and it matches you with a lookalike from a famous painting. Like this lady got the Mona Lisa, and then this guy got Van Gogh. I did one too, and I think it's a pretty good match. Look at that. Yeah, from the Last Supper. I got the last, no, not Jesus, guys. Zoom in. I got the waiter in the background, yeah. I feel like Leonardo really captured his dimples. Now, people are going crazy for this thing, but a couple of state governments, not so much.
In Illinois and Texas, you can't use that selfie feature because Google removed it. It appears it was avoiding a conflict with both states that have tough laws on biometric identification, using faces, fingers, or eyes to identify someone.
Okay. I hear what they're saying about privacy and biometrics, but let's not pretend the damage hasn't already been done. You know, people are like, I'm going to post all my photos on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. What about this new Google app? Oh, I can't take a risk. No risk. Like, I'm just saying, Illinois and Texas, you guys might be overreacting. Well, I mean, Illinois is, but I'm totally on board with Texas banning selfies. Yeah, anything that reduces our risk of seeing a picture of Ted Cruz, I'm with. I'll take it. In other news, let's move on to Saudi Arabia, where they've already banned facial recognition for half the population.
Saudi Arabia has lifted a 35-year ban on cinema.
The first movie screening in decades was the Emoji Movie. It was shown as a double feature with Captain Underpants, the first epic movie.
The country will continue to censor movies to ensure that they align with its moral values, but the government does plan to open 300 more theaters by the year 2030.
Wow, Emoji Movie or not, this is a big deal. Saudi Arabia is one of the most conservative nations in the world. But since the new Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman took over in June, he's taken a number of steps to try and modernize the country, including allowing Saudi women to drive, and now Saudi women can also go to soccer stadiums, which you know they were probably excited for. They were like, finally, we get to watch Messi and Ronaldo. And they're like, no, you get to watch the Saudi team. And they're like, oh no, we'd rather be oppressed, whatever. So the cinema thing seems like a small thing in our world, but it's big in the Saudis. You know, although I will say it's a little bit weird that they're starting with brand new movies and then, you know, going backwards. Why not catch up on the classics before you watch the new ones? Because now they're going to go the other way, which means they're going to watch the new Ghostbusters, and then when they get to the original, they're probably going to be like, what's up with all these male reboots, huh? Why can't people accept women hunt ghosts, okay? This is not men's job. Ah, PC culture.